Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Edwin Edebiri, the Chief Happiness Officer with the I Am Happy Project and also the Happy Neighborhood Project. I am always very excited, to join you guys on this Monday morning calls. And I keep saying it in the beginning of every interview. Why I started this call is because of all the statistics that I was exposed to and just people having difficulty getting their Monday started. And so I decided to do something about that and encourage people to get their Monday started in a more positive and in a more exciting tone. And so that's what this is all about. Now today, though, I have a very special guest, and we are going to be talking about a topic that we don't really associate with happiness too much, but it has everything to do with happiness because for those who are involved directly, you spend a lot of time on it. And so today, folks, we are going to talk about entrepreneurship and happiness. Entrepreneurship and happiness. Now, to join me today is Lindsay Morales. Lindsay, folks, focus all her time working with entrepreneurs. In short, her life purpose simply says that she is ready to coach entrepreneurs who are ready to start their life purpose business. So it's not just start business, but life purpose business. Lindsay, welcome to the call.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. This is exciting. And I know people, especially folks who are involved in entrepreneurship, whether on a full-time basis or on a part-time basis, they don't really relate that to happiness, but I think it has everything to do with happiness. So let me ask you this, first of all. If you are an entrepreneur, how can you sustain happiness?
Yes. Well, as an entrepreneur, how you sustain happiness is to be patient and compassionate with others as well as yourself. So being an entrepreneur obviously takes a lot of trusting the process of building your business or adding a new piece to your business. So you definitely want to be patient and compassionate with yourself. I think we forget that a lot.
That is so true.
Yes. I would also say maintaining boundaries. That's one thing that as entrepreneurs we have I see in clients that there is a big struggle with maintaining boundaries, and that is what affects their happiness and what they're doing. Even if it is their purpose-driven business, they haven't necessarily learned, okay, what time would I want to work in my business? How do I want to organize my business? And so I would definitely say to maintain your boundaries.
Yes, I can totally agree with that because in the entrepreneur mindset, it's like you're ready to do whatever it takes. That means, all day, whatever, and some people are very proud to be working 14, 16 hours. And yet, Now, here is something that I want to kind of emphasize, folks. If you are not an entrepreneur and you are listening to this, don't say, okay, this doesn't really concern me. No, you may have a relationship with an entrepreneur, and so this information can help you with that. Or you may have, a son or a daughter or granddaughter, that's entrepreneur, and you might pass this information to them because entrepreneurship almost touches everybody. Now, I want to ask you this, and this is something I know that a lot of entrepreneurs really, really have trouble with or challenge with. Let me not say trouble. What can an entrepreneur do not to feel isolated in their work?
Yes. So I would definitely suggest to have an accountability partner, somebody that you can speak to about where you're at in your business and being just fully transparent and honest with them, and they can hold you accountable for your goals that you want to reach. Or in that same sense, you could work with a professional coach. I would also say you could join a mastermind. So they would also hold you accountable, but you would have more people to hear from to reach your goals. Go to
Okay,
networking.
Lisa, before you go on, though, let me quickly say this, all right? Because I'm hearing some entrepreneur now say, wait a second, I started my own business so I can do what I want when I want and go to bed when I want and wake up when I want. Are you telling me that don't quite work? You need accountability?
Absolutely. To reach your goals, you need accountability. And it's funny because a lot of entrepreneurs who do work from home, it can be very isolating because you're always at home, you're always on your computer. So these are ways for you to get out of the house, get out of your home office or to get out of the office wherever you are and hear from other people, connect with other people who are like-minded.
Right. Because, again, we are social beings. I know that, we talk about
Absolutely.
social media and all of those stuff, but when it's all said and done, part of our happiness comes from our connectedness, right?
Absolutely.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. Now, let me ask you this, though. One of the things with regular job, you wake up, you know exactly where you're going, you go and do it, and you come back, And the entrepreneurship is not quite like that because every day is different. I mean, some day you are really high and some other day you're really low. How does entrepreneur stay motivated during the times where business has slowed down?
So I would definitely suggest having a vision board or having your vision, your goals right in front of you. Maybe it's in your bedroom or in your office so you can stay focused on the big vision for your life. And also going back to maintaining those boundaries. So just like you said, sometimes things come up and you have to be flexible as an entrepreneur, because especially when you're first starting your business, you're kind of meeting clients when you can or customers when you can. So you definitely want to open your time for, being you want to open your time. You want to have flexibility in your time, but you still want to organize your time just as if you were still going to that 9 to 5.
Right. So in a way, I've heard some people say, even though you don't have a boss, you have to be your own boss in a way. You still have to think like that in order to be successful. And we all know if you're an entrepreneur and you're not hitting your goals, over a period of time, it's going to definitely affect your level of happiness, and it's also going to affect your self-esteem and all the other stuff that you have to deal with that we all have to really struggle with.
Yes. And one more tip I want to give about staying motivated even during times when your business has slowed down. I want to suggest that our listeners write down 5 ways that they brought value to others from whatever services or products they sell in their business. Because sometimes it really affects our confidence when we're experiencing so much rejection, which is all a part of sales anyway. And if you're an entrepreneur, you sell, So writing down how you brought value, regardless if you're gaining financial value at that time, is really going to support you in maintaining confidence and happiness.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, your success in your business is not just measured in dollars and cents.
Absolutely.
Okay. And, of course, as an entrepreneur, you want to put your eye on that, but you bring more value. You are more than that. And sometimes that is what carries you until the dollar and cents starts to fall into place. One last question for you. And this is something that's very crucial, and I know the audience, especially those that are in either independent distributor for companies or just an entrepreneur that's operating from home. This is going to be very crucial. What does it mean to be entrepreneurship and happiness? What does that really mean? To balance, how do you balance that?
How you balance entrepreneurship and happiness, or what does it mean to entrepreneur and happiness?
Yes. How do you balance that?
Definitely time management, organization, and working in your expertise. So delegating things that don't light you up, that you know you're not an expert in, delegating those things and actually working in your expertise. If you're a coach, coaching instead of doing the admin work or doing the customer service. I mean, you're going to have some customer service, but you can actually hire somebody else to do those things. That's definitely going to help you maintain balance and happiness because you're doing what you're meant to do.
That is awesome. Well, folks, again, this is a topic that affects a lot of people because I know there are a lot of entrepreneurs. Even if you are considering right now, let's say you're not an entrepreneur yet, but you're considering it, and you say, man, I don't know, how is it going to affect my life? I hope that Lindsay have kind of helped you out in terms of just touching on some of the very crucial things that really connect you with your purpose, and as an entrepreneur that you're going to always keep in the back of your head, because I've said this before and I will say it again, when it's all said and done, when you drill it down and you keep drilling and keep drilling and keep drilling and keep drilling, when you drill it down, we do what we do so that we can be happy, okay? And so if you start doing something that for extended period of time is taking away from your own happiness, and making you unhappy, then something is not right. So, Lindsay, I want to say thank you so very much for taking the time and share your wisdom with us this morning.
Thank
you.
Folks,
again, Lindsay Morales is one of our feature coach. If you have not downloaded the Happy Button yet, please do so. You will definitely see her in the Happy Button. She also contributes articles to the Happy Button, and she contributes the powerful inspiration also to the Happy Button. And you can also see her in the IamHappyProject.org under the feature coach. Folks, if you're an entrepreneur and you need a little accountability partner, you definitely want to reach out to her. So, folks, that's what we got this morning. For those of you that mute yourself out, then this will be a good time to kind of unmute yourself as we go out, and just want to quickly wish happy Monday to everybody. So if you have star 6 on, then this is the time to do star 6 again to unmute. And then in the count of 2, I'm going to say we all wish each other a happy Monday. So 1, 2.
Happy Monday.
Awesome. Thank you very much, folks. And you guys stay happy. Bye-bye now.